Hello, beautiful people. Honest am here, the creator and chief of the Honestly Sis newsletters, and I am here for another monthly intuitive read. How are you doing today, Pisces? I hope you are doing well. I'm actually really looking forward to your message because I had all intentions on stop recording, and it was just something that was like, you can't stop. So Pisces wanted to get this message out, angel number 22. So let's see what this is all about. God, what messages do you have for my beautiful Pisces to become the alchemist of their life, to help bring heaven on earth, or just to do magic in public? What messages do you deem worthy for them to hear at this time for the journey of their ascension? What potential roadblock, obstacles, or manifestations may be on the way? If any of our guardian ancestors or our guardian angels would like to come in, know that they are more than welcome. Beings of light only. Ashe. All right, let's get into it. Angel number 48. Make sure you check out the description box below. There are always additional guidance as well as information about booking at honestlysis.com. Also, guys, if you fuck with this message, if it touch you in any type of way, please give me a thumbs up. If you really like it, please tell me your key takeaway down below. And if you really, really fuck with me, please go along and hit subscribe so you will never miss out on a video. All right, Pisces. So, I kind of like it. So the two messages that came out for you guys. Ooh, and I love this. All right, Pisces, what the fuck you got going on, baby? All right, so the first message that came out is destiny. And again, I don't know why every time I see this, I'm hearing, there's a meeting in my bedroom. So maybe there may be some love connections that may be coming in for you guys in this month of February, which is so fitting. But this card is all about our crown chakra, or connecting with the spiritual world, learning to, walk without sight. But I'm going to get some more information about this. But the message that I'm just getting across is that something's going to happen in your in this month of February, whether you're meeting with somebody, whether you're getting insight from somebody, whether you're like just going out and having fun. But I really feel like you're going to stumble across this opportunity that is kind of like destined for you, whether it's an opportunity to have love in your life, a business opportunity, or just the opportunity to just do things differently. So like maybe go travel or something. Whatever comes up to you this month, I really want you to not allow fear to lead you, but really allow love and excitement to override those feelings of like, oh my God, this isn't for me. Like, don't buy into that. I really want you to just allow love to lead you so that you can have a meeting with destiny. Underneath this energy is gratitude. And that's why it's very important to allow love to let you lead, because I feel like what is happening is that this opportunity or this meeting or whatever it is coming across of your life because of the gratitude that you've had, because of the work that you've done in the past. So don't get nervous. Don't feel like it's not for you, because going into the month of March, there's instinct. So what God is saying, something is going to come up. It's coming up because of the way that you had your gratitude, those good intentions that you put out into the month of that you put out into the universe. So as you're moving into March, God is saying, keep allowing your instinct, allowing your intuition to lead. Don't allow this meeting to make you nervous and feel like, oh, this isn't for me, or this may go left. Like, none of that. God is saying, have faith. But don't take my word for it. We're going to get some more information out here. Angel number 336. I'm going to start with destiny. And Cuddy, what are you doing? Destiny and starting with instinct. I don't know what my dog's doing. Angel number 351. All right, destiny. Black is the shade that demands to be taken seriously. As it absorbs all the colors, black emits the warm, powerful energy of the protector. Unlike black, white is isolated. Together they balance and create. You will be guided by your angels to what is best for you for all concerned. As I was just saying, something is going to happen in your life where you're going to have this chance meeting. But let's again get some more information about this crown chakra. Together we are stronger than alone. Black and white are in heaven, waiting to go to earth yet again to complete their work. When they meet and fall in love, they learn that they will not be together on earth. In previous lives, their love was ill-fated. They appeared to the council of great spirits who turned down their request to be together. But the great servant appears and grants their wish. Together they accomplish greater things than they could alone. Take a risk, dare to have the life the way you decide. Are you willing to make sacrifices to have what you desire? What tools do I need to form my destiny? Am I ready for my destiny? So this is God just saying, like, all these things, all of these instincts, like they're the things that have been placed on your heart. They've been placed on your heart because you've already known that this was happening. I have a article on Honestly Sis called What If Everything You Thought Was Wrong? And it's just speaking about how I truly believe that before we came on this earth, because we all agreed to come here, we were given a script, we were given, like how we were supposed to operate here. And but the kicker, or like the small print, it was like God was like, you can't know this information, but your body is going to guide you. Like, you have everything within you. You just have to trust that it's going to be there. And so what God is saying is that I feel like you've been on this journey for a while. You've been, really taking time to learn yourself, to grow, to balance your emotions, like all of that good stuff. And what God is saying now, because of all that hard work that you've done, you're moving into this part where you can have a meeting with destiny. And God is saying, as you're moving to this place, do not allow, fear or anything else to hold you back. Take a risk, do something different, go after what you want. Don't settle for a plan B, settle for your plan A. Let's get some more information about gratitude. So gratitude is talking about our third eye. You are capable of more than mere mortal conversation. This is a time of enlightened communication, and you will raise the consciousness of others. You are stepping into self-mastery. The gifts you see in others are already within you. Again, so maybe like you are like me, and you're a big Beyonce fan, and you're a big Hov fan. The reason why we're so drawn to them is because deep down within us, we have that Hov and that Beyonce-ness in us. All we have to do is just tap into that. And so what God is saying, do that. Like tap into that part of you. Think about the people that you admire and imagine that those characteristics are already in yourself. And you don't even have to imagine, because they are. But angel number 6, 7, 11. But right now I want you to just imagine yourself, imagine what it will feel like if you were Hov. Like imagine what it would feel like to be Beyonce sometimes. Like just put yourself in that body. Like how would it feel? Also, I'm getting this thing of you have to start practicing and start living in the way of the life that you want to lead. That's the reason why I started to do tarot on YouTube. That's the reason why I have my Honestly Sis newsletter, because I recognize that I want to, it's not enough for me to just have a book on the New York Times, or me just to be an author. Like I want to be like Hov, like I want to be a businesswoman, and I want to be admired for my business sense and my intellect, as well as for my creativity and my drive and all that good stuff. So again, I have to be the person that I want to be. I have to, have that meeting with destiny, trust my instinct, have faith, and allow myself to go through an expansion. Look, this is all what God is saying is for you. So I realized like I have to start working that way. And what happens is, as you pretend or practice the life that you want to live, what happens is you cultivate that energy, and it makes the universe be able to easily identify what you want. The thing is, I feel like you have been on this self-improvement path, and you've been doing things to make yourself better, make yourself feel whole, becoming one with your emotions. But now I feel like what God is saying is time to get clear on where you want to go. What's your dream? What's your, what's the ultimate end goal for you? Once you do that, those things, once you're clear on that, then those things can manifest in your life. Okay? Let's get some information about gratitude. I am so glad you are in my life. Lucky Best Friends writes a letter to Lucky Unborn Child. She does this Lucky Best Friends writes a letter to Lucky's unborn child. She does this so that one day the child will understand how extraordinary her mother is. Lucky is a friend from Indigo, someone who always supports, never judge, always see the good side, whatever circumstances, and uplift those around her. In the letter, her gratitude for Lucky shines through. Gratitude raises our vibration to a higher level. If you are unhappy in any relationship, Lucky reminds you that it is always in your power to change it. There's no mystery to being a good person. Good people just do good things. I love that. Who is the person I admire the most? Why? How can I live at that level? So again, that's just angel number 940. That's just clarifying what I was saying again. So who are those people you admire? If you admire Beyonce, you admire Jay, If you admire Ava DuVernay, like if those are people that you admire, ask yourself, like, why do I admire them so much? I never understood why I was so affected by Ava. I never understood why her, winning that award at Sundance shifted me so much. But I realized that it now, now later, years later, and she's who she is and I'm becoming who I am, I realized because me being a writer director is my end goal. Like that's something that I see myself doing in the future at 1013. So for me, Ava always represented that you can take control of your life. You can pivot at any given time. And so if you do find yourself that you're unhappy with anything in your life, I really want you to look at that and see what do you need to do to get to the life of your destiny. But don't take my word from it. Angel number 1035. Let's get some more cards out here so we can just get some more guidance. God, what message do you have for my beautiful Pisces about becoming the alchemist of their life, helping bring heaven on earth, or just doing magic in public? What is this message about having a meeting with destiny? How have gratitude, or what gratitude led them here? How can they just trust their instinct and knowing that the vision that they have on their heart, the life that they want to lead, that it is all meant for them? God, how can you get my beautiful Pisces to trust their instincts to meet their destiny? You guys had a card that popped out, so I'm going to put it up there. Last shuffle. Make it as plain as possible. Y'all keep getting these cards popping out. This is interesting. And I don't know why I got them down. Powerful. 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 That's what I'm talking about, Pisces. Oh my God, Pisces. You ain't gonna believe this. So, I said you ain't gonna believe this. So in February, going into your month of February, the reason why I was telling you that this hard work that you paid off, that is paying off, that you've done the work and now you're about to start seeing your reward, you're about to have this meeting with destiny, the Wheel of Fortune came out. You're at a completely new cycle. Those things that used to bother you, those things that used to keep you up at night, those things that happened in high school, those people who let you down, God is saying that stuff no longer has to weigh you down. If you make that choice to be bigger than who you are, to go beyond your circumstance, then the slate is wiped clean. You won't feel that same resistance because you've done the work. Underneath this is death for gratitude. You said, thank you, God. Thank you for all those struggles. Thank you for those people who didn't let me go. Thank you for those people who didn't stay around, because now I can really get to where I need to be. I really can get to my destiny. Angel number 1256. So now that you are at this place where you are in a new cycle, where God is saying, don't get super confused on all of your different options. Don't get caught up in the drama of being like, that's what it is. You don't have to do it all at once. You realize, yes, I want to be a new person. Yes, I'm dying to this old way. I appreciate my past life, but I want to be something new. So maybe I'll use myself, for example. I am at that place where I'm like, I'm a brand new person. My old life no longer defines me. I'm realizing that I want to eat better. I'm realizing that I want to be more consistent in my work. I realize that I want to invite love in my life. I'm realizing that I want to travel more. There's so many things that I want to do. Angel number 1333. But the thing that we don't need to do, and the thing that I don't need to do, and the thing you don't need to do, is to be like, okay, so now I got to do this. Now I got to work on my diet. Now I got to work on this. Like God is saying, don't overwhelm yourself. You're in a brand new cycle. There's no need for you to try to do it all at once, because it all didn't get there at once, right? This all happened over a gradual process. So God is saying, pick the one thing that you want to focus on. Pick the one area of your life that you want to focus on, and hone your attention in on that. Focus on that, 1404. This Page of Swords is really about communication. So say, for example, if you say, because we have the Four of Wands here with the instinct, with underneath this is the Three of Swords, dying to some heartbreak. Heartbreak may be holding you back from this ace of, from the person who's really meant for you. So what God is saying, if you want to get there, if you want to get to this place where you're starting to build on better foundations, when this heartbreak is not hurting you so much, what God is saying is, Now is the time to make that decision on, okay, this is what I'm going to hone in on. I'm going to hone in on being the best person that I can be. Angel number 1444. And being that this year, this month of this month of February, this first half of the year, I'm just going to focus on having better communication. I'm going to focus on being a better friend. I'm going to focus on letting my guard down. I'm going to focus on, not allowing myself to get in my head or allowing fear to rule my decisions. It can start as small as that. What this is, you're learning how to, communicate and be in the world with this newfound energy. So what God is saying, don't overwhelm yourself. Don't, try to do it all at once. Also, the Six of Cups came out, and the Six of Cups is somebody, this is all about wish fulfillment, or somebody coming back from the past, somebody giving a gift to your younger self, or it could literally be somebody coming back in your past from love and giving you this insight. What God is saying is, don't look in your past for the answers. You've done that. That cycle is dead. He's like, you don't have to keep living in your head over and over. You don't have to keep saying, oh, why isn't this person in my life? Or why don't I have this friend? Like, God is saying, you're done with that. Like, let that go. Let it completely die away. Have gratitude for it. Wish it well. Wish that person well. Wish that friend well. Wish that mate that you wish you had. Wish him well, and just let it go. Don't focus about, oh, I should have did this, or why did I say that? Oh my God, I can't believe we had that argument. Don't do that, because that's going to keep you here in this cycle. That's not going to allow you to completely die to this cycle, and you're in an energy where you can die to the cycle. Angel number 1623. So God is saying this month of February is all about you getting clear about the vision, about how you want to go, where you want to go, and how you want to go do that. You're at the beginning of your journey. You're at the beginning of building a new foundation of love, a new foundation of being in the world, a new foundation of, creativity and passion. But first you have to deal with some of that heartbreak. First you have to deal with making sure you're not overwhelming yourself with all of these different cups. That makes sense? I hope so. Let's get some more information. Let's get some more cards out here. God, what do you want us to know about going in? What does Pisces need to understand about going into this new cycle that's going to lead them to their destiny? How can they not get confused about all the options or all the things that they have to choose from? How can they focus on honing in their skills, honing in their creativity, honing in the way that they communicate? How can they stop looking back in their past or looking for somebody to return from their past and just focus on completely dying and building new foundations and new cycles? God, give us one tool. Did you see how fast that came out? Angel number 1744. I am directing the skill of, I love this. I am directing the skill to direct my thoughts. I'm going to leave this here because that is really going to help you in this cycle. While I put these other things out here. Yes. Oh my God. This is so, no wonder this message wanted to come out. So our overall thing is I am developing the skill to direct my thoughts. The most valuable skill or talent that you could ever develop is that of directing your thoughts towards what you do want, and to be apt at quickly evaluating all situations and then quickly coming to the conclusion of what you want most, and then giving your undivided attention to that. There is tremendous skill that yields. There is tremendous skill in deliberately directing your own thoughts that will yield results that cannot be compared with results that mere actions can provide. I'm going to read that again. There is tremendous skill in deliberately directing your thoughts in that... Wow, this want to come out. Angel number 19. There is a tremendous skill in deliberately directing your own thoughts that will yield results that cannot be compared with results that mere actions can provide. I'm over it. I cannot read that card. But what God is trying to say is that he's trying to get you to understand is that you are in this new cycle of where you can effortlessly manifest your dreams. You can effortlessly have the things that you really want. And what you're going to do it by is not by you working hard. It's not about you linking up with the right person. Angel number 1930. It's about all right here. It's about you learning how to direct your thoughts to where you want to be. So what God is saying saying, no matter the essence of the spirituality is contentment. So no matter where you are, angel number 1944 on your journey, what God is saying is today you have to quickly be like, okay, do I like the direction that my life is going in? Yes or no? Yes, I feel in my body. I like how it's going in. Let me keep going that way. As you keep approaching things in your journey, as you start to think about all these different ways and different cups that you could take, God is saying, don't worry about your plan B. Don't worry about, oh, what if I can do this? Just focus on the vision. Focus on what you really, truly want to do for your life. The other card that came out is, I can earn a living doing what I love to do. That there is no better way to earn money than to do things you love to do. Money can flow through endless avenues in your experience. It is not the choice of craft that limit the money that flows, but only your attitude towards it. So what God is saying is, hey, Pisces, you're in a brand new cycle. You're in a cycle where you can manifest your dreams, where you can manifest the life that you truly, truly want. So God's saying, don't spend your attention right now focusing on all the different things that you have to prove, that you have to improve. Instead, just focus on that vision. Focus on the thing that you really, truly, truly love to do, and then start taking those baby steps to get there. This card that came out is, I can't tell stories of shortages and experience abundance. So again, this card, did I tell you guys before, this is about communication. What this is about, directing your skill. So what God is saying, you cannot be thinking lack or thinking, oh, what's the worst thing that's going to happen, and think that abundance is going to come. It don't work that way. You got to completely die to that. You got to completely die to a plan B. There's only plan A. There's only earning a living doing what I love. I don't care about anything else. My dad tell me every single time he see me, you should be doing taxes. I know this girl, she making so much money doing taxes. I don't give a fuck about. I'm like, Daddy, I don't want anything to do with finance. I do not want to be in accounting. I don't need a tax person. I don't want to do I don't give a fuck how much money she making. I don't want to do it. And that's the attitude that you got to have. There's only one plan A. There's only one plan that I'm focusing on, and that is the plan on being a full-time creative. I have to work and put myself in the energy of being a full-time creative. I don't have time to focus on my plan B or what may not go right. Angel number 2204. Last message, contributing to your destiny and learning how to direct your skill of thoughts. Well, this is what God's trying to get you to understand. Your thoughts, what you put your attention to, is what's going to get you to your destiny. That's going to determine if it's going to be a good cycle or bad cycle. You are going to determine if it's going to be a good cycle or a bad cycle. Angel 2222. So God is telling you it's for you. Right time, right place. This could be for you. You're a master builder. You can build this reality. But it's up to you on deciding if you're going to earn a living doing what you love, or you're going to do what your mama told you're always supposed to do. Last thing, the better it gets, the better it gets. That's why God is saying, stop focusing on the stuff from the past. Who cares? It happened. It had to happen. Obviously, it had to happen because it happened, right? Take that in. Let's pause and take that in. It obviously had to happen because it happened. So let it go. Obviously, let me hear this when I say this. And I had to understand this myself. Anything that God takes away from you, he's going to replace it. The mother, the father, the friend you always want to have, the friend group you wish you had, the car you wish you could have drove, every single thing that you had to let go, God is going to find a way to replace it. And let me tell you, baby, I lost my dog. I didn't lose my dog, but I had to give my dog up because of this family situation, and it fucked up my living situation, and I had to give a dog away. And I love this dog so much. I literally cried every single day because of this dog. I mean, every single day, like the days leading up to this dog. And mind you, I got rid of the dog because my partner that I was with at the time, he didn't want me to have a dog in his grandma's house, whatever, Long story short, me and him, we continued to live together, and he would just see how I would interact with dogs. And he was just like, damn, like this girl just really loves dogs. Do you know he went and bought me a dog? That same man that told me I could, but that, it just lets you go. And we can look at that and be like, oh, he's fucked up. Or we can look at it and be like, wow, now I have this dog that is perfect for me. I'm not saying that Max wasn't perfect for me. He was a great dog. But he ain't like to be held all the time. He wasn't no cuddler. Like, he'd let me hold him for 5 minutes and he'd go out. But Cuddy would just be like, he would let me treat him like a baby if I could. So I say all that to say is that no matter what you have to give up, no matter what you lost in this cycle, whatever you had to die to, God is saying, so what? Because the better it gets, the better it gets. I'm actually going to read this one. When you deliberately seek positive aspects of whatever you are giving your attention to, in a sense, tune your vibrational tuners to more positive aspects of everything. And of course, you could tune yourself negatively as well. But as you deliberately look for positive aspects in yourself and in others, you will find more of those things. The better it gets, the better it gets. For you get more of what you're thinking about, whether you want it or not. So this is what God is saying. God is saying, Pisces, you are going to be the one that's going to make or break yourself. You are going to be the one that's going to decide if that manifestation is going to come. And it's all about your thinking. If you feel like you have stinking thinking, if you feel like you are, be honest with yourself. If you feel like you can be a negative person, or you can find yourself just going, into those things, making your own stories up, start doing some sleep hypnosis tracks. Like, they really, really help. They really will allow you to like clean out your head. Like, honestly, sometimes I was driving in my car and I realized, I'm like, I don't even have a thought. Like, how sometimes people like, yo, it's always a thought in your mind. Sometimes I really do not be having shit going on in my head. I just be like, what the fuck? Like, is that normal? But sleep hypnosis, yoga, like, after a while, and I promise you, I used to be somebody that used to have thoughts. Like, honestly, that's why I had to fear death, because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where my thoughts gonna go? Like, what happens to that, my person I'm always talking? Like, where do that go if I die? And anyways, like, so I just let you know that I was that type of person. I totally understand that. And I know how it can feel to like constantly overthink things, constantly second guess yourself. But God is saying that is going to be your downfall. So what he's really trying to get you to see in this month of February, so that you can reach your destiny, is to take control of your thoughts, to start focusing on positive things, focusing on living the life that you truly want to live, not your ego, but your ego. And once you do that, all of this will get you to your ultimate destiny. It will get you will start building that foundation that you really, truly want. Last message is shortages of time or money are perpetual. If you are feeling a shortage of time or money, your best effort will be If you are feeling a shortages of time or money, your best effort would be to focus upon better feeling thoughts and do more things that make you feel good. Your time is a perpetual thing, and even though the clock is ticking the same for everyone, your alignment affects your perception as well as the results that you allow. So what was I just telling you? Start pretending. I mean, you ain't even got to pretend. Just start building the life that you want to live. Like, Brene Brown has, I don't even know the exact quote, but it's something like, she's like, I don't pay attention to critiques because you can't judge me, or you can't make a judgment if you're not in the field. Like, you have to be in the game. Like, like, it's like, she like, okay, critique's fine, but you're not in this arena. If another writer was to tell her like your book sucks, she would probably be like, damn, like, make my book do suck. Angel number 28. But if a critic or whatever, somebody on Twitter, she like, that motherfuckers ain't writing the books. They don't know what it takes to do this. And that's what God is trying to get you to understand. It's not about other people, it's not even about other people. What God is trying to get you to understand is like, you have to create this life that you want. Yes, we have God, we have the ancestors. All of those people are on our team, but they can only do so much. Like, if you've just been hoping and praying and saying, oh, it would be so great if I wrote a book, or if I had a book, and you ain't write now one script, you ain't did nothing towards making that dream a reality. That's the cycle of insanity. Like, that's going to make you depressed. That's going to drive you fucking crazy. Angel number 2850. So you have to start walking, thinking, believing that you can have what you have. That's how the blessing comes in. Faith without works is dead. You have to actually try. You have to actually put yourself out there. I used to be the type of person, and it's so funny. I used to judge this girl that I knew that I went to school with, and it was just seem like every month she was like doing something new, and I'm like, look at this girl, like she always doing something. Like, damn, pick one thing. And then 2-3 years later, I'm up here like, I'm doing this. It's like, but I can't. That's why you can't judge other people. Angel number 2930, because you don't know what their voice on their inside is saying. And so what God is saying, you stop focusing on what other people think, or if you're doing the right thing, you're doing the wrong thing, worried about the people from the past, worried about what you shoulda, coulda, woulda. Stop focusing on that. Because if you do, you're going to miss your blessing. You're going to miss your opportunity. Right now, you're in this cycle. You have this chance to completely change your life. This energy is supporting it. Everything is supporting it. But you have to make those steps to make it actually happen. Okay? All right, I'm going to get you guys one last message. God, what comes to my beautiful Pisces if they make that choice to learn how to develop that skill of directing their thoughts, focusing on what they really, truly love and what they really want to do? Stop telling themselves stories of shortages. Stop looking to the past. What they take on that attitude that the better it gets, the better it gets, and that there's no shortages of time or money. What happens to them if they make this decision and choice to go after their dreams and come into alignment with their destiny? What comes to them, God? What comes if they have gratitude for their past and completely die to it? Give us just one thing. What comes from my beautiful Pisces? I said one thing. But here we go. Major life change. God says you go through this cycle. You're trying to figure out why everything is the same when you've been working so hard, and it's because of your thoughts. It's because you're thinking, this ain't gonna work. Angel number 3150. This ain't gonna really do it. And it's fucking you up because it's like you're canceling it out. Like it's not doesn't work that way. You have to think it, feel it, do it. Think it, feel it, walk it. So God said, you do all of that, major life change will be underway. Time is right for a major life change, as a new lifestyle or location can bring a great joy. God has said planning. Now is the time to really think about, like I was telling you, what is your foundation? What do you want to do? What do you want to earn a living doing? God says you go through this process of clearly figuring out what you want to do, making a better attitude, putting your intention in towards it, actually walking towards the life you want to live. The love that you want can come to you, and a better way of communicating. You can have a reunion with a special, what is that? Sorry. And communication. A reunion could bring love or rekindling of a relationship. And what did I tell y'all? There we go. Love. Planning and love. Planning and love. Major life change. Dying to the heartbreak. New form of communication. You end up the Queen of Pentacles. Angel number 3233. That is all the messages I have for you, beautiful Pisces. Please, please, please. I just ask that you just go on this journey. Allow yourself to go into this new cycle of communicating differently, of thinking differently. And I promise you will manifest the life of your dreams. You will have this meeting with destiny, and you will completely die to your past. All right, Pisces, that is all the messages I have for you. If it was beneficial for you, please give me your key takeaway below. If you made it to the end of this video, please at least give me your thumbs up. Until we meet again, dream those dreams. Do not let the internet rush you, and never, ever, ever let someone tell you what you cannot do. Namaste. Angel number 33. See you soon.